Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching Tales of Gear. I'm Tom, and today's video wasn't planned, but I've decided to make it because I'm in possession of two very cool items I want to show you. So I'm using this opportunity to make this video and to show you these two items, but some other items from my collection related to the same thing. You might have seen this setup before. For you who don't know what it is a tactical flashlight. It is a vintage one. This one here is a clone made by TC Tactical Casting. If you have watched my other videos on carbine setups and these tactical flashlights, I have shown you a few from my collection. Well, today's video is about these early tactical flashlights, and we're talking about the time frame before Surefire came around. So operators had to come up with anything that will suit their needs at the time. In terms of tactical flashlights, this is what they came up with. Delta Force started using a specific flashlight that was molded into a tactical flashlight. The flashlights I'm talking about are underwater kinetics made Super QXL light, or the other version was QXL 3 light. This one here is a original from my collection in yellow, and I have one that is used in blue. Some might say I have seen somewhere these blue dive lights, and you're not wrong. If you have watched the video from Larry Wickers about the M723 carbine that he used in Panama, he has one of these original ones mounted to it. So the setup he has shown looks like this, and is just one of the many setups Delta Force had done. So Delta uses these flashlights, by the way, these are underwater dive lights, scuba lights, so these are waterproof. Yeah, they started molding them, and let me show you another one from my personal collection. This one is like it's shown in the Larry Wickers video. This is a all original blue QXL dive light, QXL 3, with the original black switch, the flip up cover with the infrared lens, as it was done back in the day by Delta Force. Here you go. This is what it looks like, and they use this rubber band to keep it from accidentally opening up. There is another very similar setup where this switch here is in the middle. I will blend in a few reference pictures, and this setup where the switch is in the middle is the actual Larry Wickers setup that he has used in Panama, and you will see Larry with the gun and such setup under the barrel. Let me show you the pics. Now, next up is another setup with a QXL, but this time it's not for the carbine, it's for the Delta 1911 pistol. So from what I know, there is only one original out there, and well, I tried to contact the owner, but this didn't work out. This here is a TC Tactical Casting made clone, where the insides is like the original. So the bezel is all original, while the rest is clone. So this is for the 1911, and let me show you a few reference pictures related to that. The next one I will show you is not related to Delta Force. Maybe it could be, I don't know, but I've got it from a guy that said he got it from a former Navy SEAL. So not only Delta Force had interest in the dive lights, but the Navy SEALs as well. And here it is. This is a all original, authentic, made back in the day QXL dive light, modified as a, we can say, first Gangster Grip of the time, and is used on a MP5 Navy. Here we go. It has the A2 pistol grip modified with a switch. The flashlight itself is inside a checkered tube. I assume it could be a flashlight tube or even an old suppressor that was modified to take the light. And this is a original MP5 slim handguard. I have made a video about that, and I will leave the link in the description below if you wanna know more about that. So I'm very proud to have this in my collection. It is one of the most valuable pieces in my QXL collection. Next up are the actual two items why I'm making this video, but first let me make some room here. Now, first up, this one here. TC Tactile Casting is making a clone of that, and well, there isn't much info about this one. This one popped up a few years after everyone knew about the other setups. It is said it is a Delta Force used setup. I think it could be used in Panama. I will blend in a picture what I think it could be, so maybe just for the left-hand shooter. I don't know. I hope to find out more about it and to get more info about it. If someone knows, please let me know. I will blend in a few pictures of the original one in a bit. Let me show you. As you can see, the original one has also the flip-up cover with the infrared lens on it, and some duct tape, which looks cool, and I'm sure the owner of this flashlight here will do the same. So I have permission from Anthony, hi Anthony, to make this video and to show these two items. A couple of months ago we got in touch, and after a few weeks Anthony told me he got lucky and bought two original QXL flashlights, and he wanted to modify them into the setups as it was done by Delta Force. So we started talking, and we made a deal. He sent over these original QXL flashlights, and this is one of them. Let me show you. This one is pretty cool because you see the color? This one is actually a glow-in-the-dark QXL flashlight. I have never seen them before. It is so cool, and yeah, I don't know if Delta used them, but I don't think they cared about the color of the QXL dive light, because they have painted them black anyways and covered them in rubber tubing or heat shrink. So in comparison to, oh, let me show you how it works. It uses three C-cell type batteries. These ones are converters. Always be careful. You have to grab the threads and then slowly go over the O-ring and then turn it screw it all the way in. Be gentle, don't tighten it too much, there's no need. It just needs to make contact here and it will work. So, and here it is working. Yeah guys, I know some might find it a little bit funny how strong these lights are. They aren't, but hey, these were the 80s. This is what they had, and they did the job with that. This one is actually pretty comfortable to engage and to hold when it's mounted to the gun. I'm sure Anthony will like that. In comparison to the other QXL setups, as you have seen, which are covered in rubber tubing like these, this one here was done by using heat shrink. So the complete light here is covered in heat shrink tubing, as you can see. That you can't take off. That's pretty cool. Let me take out the batteries because I will need it for the next setup. Well, Anthony, I hope you like what you see, and I'm sure it will look great on your gun. Here you go. So this is one of the setups for which there aren't many informations around. I hope in the future we will all find out more about that, but it's pretty cool. It's really unique. So next up, you have seen this Gangster Grip for the MP5. Well, Delta Force did one for their carabine. So this one, again, all original QXL flashlight, original A1 pistol grip, everything vintage, correct type of steel hose clamps, wired the way it was wired in the original setup. The original one is only seen in one reference picture, and let me show you. This would be the late 80s, also the early 90s, some say around 91. Well, it's a very cool Gangster Grip setup. I think these are the beginnings of the Gangster Grip era. So Delta Force did it. It is very cool to handle, very comfortable to handle, and let me show you. This one is also special because Anthony got a very cool type of QXL in a very cool color. This is a pink one. So there are not only yellow and blue ones, but as you have seen, glow in the dark pink ones. In my collection I have also a black one. So also this one takes these batteries, and let me show you how it works. Always be gentle with screwing it back on like that, and here you go. There you go. So the way a QXL flashlight works is by twisting the bezel. When you unscrew it, there is no contact. So if there wasn't this wiring in the switch, the original one, like this one here, would, when you unscrew it, it doesn't light up. When you screw it all the way down, it will light up. So when you make this Gangster Grip setup over the switches, you need to have it screwed in all the way in order to create the contact, and then it will light up and work. So if you don't want to use it, you can simply unscrew it, and there is no way it will light up on accident. And when you need it, screw it back and it will work. This rubbery part here is actually the protective sleeve, the original one made by Underwater Kinetics, and I've heard that Delta Force has used these as well. So Anthony, if you want to use it, you can't go wrong. And only thing is, in the reference picture it's shown that even on this Gangster Grip setup, Delta Force has used the flip-up cover with the infrared filter. So it is up to you. It is up to you. I'm very happy how it turned out. Also hope you will like that as well. Always be gentle with the threads and how you handle it, and it will do just fine. So guys, these are the QXL setups and flashlights, some from my collection. These two are Anthony's. I'm very happy to have been able to show you them and to talk a little bit about these. Now I will pack these up and ship them to Anthony. This is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure to check out the links in the description below. And that's it. Have a great day. Bye.